There we go. We're recording. What's up, everybody? The 2SV community. How's everyone doing this fine evening? We're all having a good day. Today, we got Gamers Games, Angelica, and me. We're going to have a nice talk between the three of us. So,
Yay.
now, if you don't know who any of these guys are, you're under a rock. You should know who Gamers is. Gamers has been a pretty long time supporter of the 2SU community and the 2SU channel. And he is one of the reasons why I am still a streamer and still am on YouTube. Angel is one of my best friends that I actually met online, and he is this kind of episode will be a little bit more for people that have been in the community for a while, and I think it's a good choice because they have a little bit more insight on how things are done. So, before we get indulged, I gotta set up my chair for comfort. Give me a moment. While we're doing that, go ahead and talk about the time on which you've joined my channel and started joining and helping out.
All right, Angel, I think I'll go first. So, I met Kevin back in the day when he had 700 subs, and the way I met him was I was just that back in the day. I used to stream more, and I used to raid people, and Kevin's stream was on my recommended that day, and I just decided to raid him, and ever since I raided him, I subbed to him, and I've just been friends since. I stuck to his channel. I've been through all the OG creative with sub days, the amazing thumbnail, and then all the way till now when he hit 10K recently. So I'm so proud of you.
I appreciate that, Mr. Gamey. I kind of want to add on to that a little bit. Is I do remember in the early days, I was actually here when gamers hit 1K. I remember that vividly. I was
Yep.
really excited about that because it was like one of my first friends to hit 1K, or first, one of the first people I actually were knew. I didn't really know you very well whenever you hit 1K.
Yeah.
And I kind of, before I really met you and before you even rated me, I was actually already subbed to you. It was through Fade, actually. We don't really talk
Oh,
about him
yeah.
much. But Fade was pretty big into your community, and I was friends with him pretty well too. And he showed me your channel, and I thought it was really cool because I was already kind of streaming. And I guess it kind of gave me inspiration because seeing your channel kind of flourish, it just made me happy. So I wanted to join you in your community. And I honestly, for the first few days that I knew you, I was pretty active in your community, but I just kind of fell away. But yeah, no, gamers helped me out a lot. He rated me multiple times through the course of my channel and helped me get to 1K. So I
It
think
was something. Yeah.
I
It
owe.
was something small I could do back because I saw you were grinding so much. Like you were streaming like hours of creative back in the day.
I think the longest stream I ever did was 8 hours whenever I was
Yeah.
grinding to hit 1K. I would consistently be streaming
Mm-hmm.
5 to 6 hours a day.
Yeah. 6 to 5 hours. I like that.
Not only that, before that, you used to stream 2 times a day.
I did. That's
Yeah.
right. I would stream like basically whenever I woke up, and then I'd get off, eat, relax a little bit, and then get back on and stream again. I was quite addicted to that.
Yeah.
I I I honestly like remember playing on oh 3v3 Go. We played that a lot. And then we played this one party games game mode that was just really fun. I remember that pretty vividly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Angel, I don't really remember when exactly you came into stream, but I think you were here before gamers.
I think way before gamers, because I
I
joined like
yeah.
around like 390, like around that time before you hit 400.
Wow.
And I've been in and out throughout the start, but then I actually like actually sat there and started watching like your streams or whatever, and it was quite fun. So then I started joining or whatever,
Hmm.
and yeah, we just kind of grew a close bond with each other after time.
You made it awkward.
It was very
So,
awkward.
um, yeah, no, I remember, um, it was like me, you, Heated,
Mm-hmm.
Madara, and like maybe like two or three others that would play Fortnite for hours in creative whenever I used to stream
Yeah.
creative. And I remember I honestly had a lot of fun doing that. I also remember that I raged quite a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get quite mad, but I don't really get mad at video games. I get mad at people, like I usually say. But
Hmm.
do you guys remember? I mean, I know Angel, you've been a part of a lot of the controversies that I've been a part of. Well, not like actively, but you were on the sidelines, kind of watching it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys kind of remember with some of the drama that I was in? Because there's a lot.
Like, I don't want to point names out and stuff, but I just in that controversy. I mean, I remember back then. I feel like you would show your emotions more on stream, not as much as now specifically. And
Mm-hmm.
you used to DM me,
Yeah.
and I just I mean I don't want to call out names and stuff, because
What do you mean? I'm calling out names. So let's start with the main obvious suspect. What's his face? Zelk. Yeah, him. That was a
yeah,
big controversy.
Mm,
What else? Who else? There was this one guy that
Lunar.
kept yeah, there we go. Him. Yeah.
There
Them two.
was a group of, they were probably about my age. There was like one or two that were older than me, um, and I remember this was like right after I got my creator code. Like literally, maybe like I don't know, like a week or two after I got it, they would like message me and say all this like really explicit things and just be incredibly rude. This is the same people that I like to make fun of whenever I'm talking about like homophobia and stuff, because they said the F slur, and they said I'm homophobic, and then they proceeded to call me a faggot
yeah,
in the
yeah. I mean,
exact same sentence. Whenever I saw that, I died. And now I say that a lot. I don't say that a lot,
wait,
but
what?
no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I
Wait,
I
what?
I tell people about it a lot because I find it really funny. Like that is just the
I
definition of
remember
hypocrisy.
I remember as soon as that happened, you DM'd me and asked me, "Am I your friend?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Okay," because they said that I'm homophobic. I said, "How are you homophobic? You have a gay friend." And he was like, "Right." I was like, "Yeah."
No,
Yeah.
when you said that, it reminds me. I remember in stream specifically. I think it was Roblox. Like, it was kind of recent. He he had alts and stuff, and he was really weird. Like you said, he would say slurs. His profile pictures were, yeah. I don't know how to explain that, but that was also a time. I remember he had like hundreds of alts, and whenever
Oh,
you'd time him out in stream,
Dylan,
you'd come back. Huh?
Dillilian, D L L
No,
E
no,
L
no.
N.
Roblox. What's
Oh,
his
that
name?
guy. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That was quite a while ago actually. I
I
remember
guess
that.
yeah, maybe a year, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's kind of like it's kind of weird. I feel like once you hit 1K subs is whenever all the hate just comes your way. I know gamers. I know you've had a run in with some of the hate.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to talk about that because I find it kind of interesting how you're like one of the nicest people ever, and you get hate.
Well, I mean, I feel like going when you get hate. Usually, I feel like the nicest people get the most hate, but it's the way you take that approach.
Hmm.
Like I take that hate positively and use it on like I can go in detail if you'd like
Well, it doesn't
about
matter. We
the
got
hate.
time. You can talk
All
about
right,
it.
so back in the day when I used to be like grinding daily streaming. This is like, I guess after, yeah, after you hit 1K and stuff. There is this guy named Henleo, and he actually doxed my streamer friend's address
Wait,
and stuff, and he,
which streamer
yeah,
friend was?
Smitty Mason.
Oh,
Yeah, and he doxed his address and stuff, and that was really like, and he would try to be possessed. He tried to like dox everyone's address, and I remember in stream he tried like he wanted to do everything. He would get pissed off at the smallest things ever, and he would curse. He would say like really bad slurs, and he was a 10-year-old, and it made me worry about like this generation and stuff.
mm-hmm.
Like people are on Discord like underage, which now I kind of see why Discord's 13 plus. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like very dangerous for kids to be on here, especially when
No,
people
it
are
is.
like doxing everybody, and
Yeah,
it's
especially from
horrible.
from a young age.
Yeah, I kind of I know a lot of stuff like that. I know one thing that I'm really big on is sometimes there's people in my community that don't have access to like an account that they can talk to me in chat. The biggest
Mhm.
example of this is Owen. He always joined my streams. I always noticed
Yeah.
sorry. I always noticed him in stream, and I never was able to talk to him through chat, and every time I saw him he was always my friendly stream sniper. And Owen is a really good person, by the way. He's a lot older than what we think he is, but
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
he's not like
Wait, pardon
50.
that?
He's not like 50. He's not 20. He's not 18. He's younger than 18, but he's
Can we talk about this later? Can
yeah. I got you.
we?
But Owen's the greatest example of this because the first time that he actually talked to me, he was on his mom's account, had his mom's name and his mom's last name, and then he made a new and like I guess he made a new account with his first and last name. And I'm pretty big on this. Anytime I see something like that, I always tell them like, "Hey, you might want to change your name because people might use that against you or something. They try to find you." I've done this for at least 3 people. I don't know their names to the top of my head, but that's one of the biggest things with me is, um, despite popular belief, I care about my community a lot, and I really want them to be safe, especially on the internet because I know how dangerous it is.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And to see, obviously they don't know better or they just didn't realize it, but I I really want to make sure that my community is safe, and I try my hardest, obviously, but we're always gonna have issues with that, and I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
continue to make it better. But
That just goes to say how much you do behind the scenes. I know a lot of people have said that you don't really care for your community as much, and I think that's a big lie. Especially in DMs, I've seen you like you care so much for your community, like
I
more than
do.
you even have to. So I appreciate that a lot.
And before we continue on, I want to join the main Discord, movie night, get you guys in there, and then so people can listen to us live.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
sure. I
So
like that
So,
idea.
I'm gonna join that real quick. Do music, beautiful.
yay.
I don't know if I should cut that out because it was very interesting, but all right. So I don't even remember what we were really talking about, but
We're talking about how you care a lot about your community. That's where we transitioned off to.
oh, okay. Um, there's a few other things that I mean I do behind the scenes that no one really talks about or no one really even realizes. Um, but in my like normal everyday life, I move so much things to make it to where I'm able to stream on the time that I like normally do,
Mm-hmm.
which it impacts my life a lot. I don't really do much like out. Yesterday was one of the few times I actually left. I went to a movie. Good movie, by the way.
Yeah, and that's because we
Spider-Man.
forced you to.
No, no, I'm just really good at convincing my dad. Um, but I try really hard to make it to where I'm able to stream on the set time, which is typically around 5 p.m. Central Standard, which is the time I like to stream. So I tend to try to make it to where I'm able to do that. Obviously, since I'm working now, I can't do that as much because it's weekends. But um, I purposely made it to where on Fridays I'm able. I only work till 5, or I work at 5 till end. But yeah, I try my hardest to make it to where everyone's able to have the same time for stream.
Yeah.
And another kind of just a question for you gamers.
Hmm.
When did you make your streaming channel?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like when I knew I couldn't stream on my main account, there was an error that happened.
Yeah.
Because I tried streaming from my PlayStation to my main account, it didn't work. So that forced me to create a new account. It was back in late 2020, I think October. Yeah,
Mm.
October 2020. Um, but surprisingly, I created that account before my main channel, which is funny. But I started streaming on it. I started streaming on it way later and stuff. My first stream, in fact, was like 2 years ago.
Mm.
So I was really like devastated. That was a time period where because back in the day I used to stream on my main a lot,
Uh-huh.
and when wasn't able to stream, that's the time I started pulling more viewers and stuff. And I used to stream 10 hours back in the day, so I felt like that grind was for nothing. But I guess that also forced me to expand my content, like videos in general, and then streams. So it
Mhm.
pushed me more. So I use that as motivation, I would say.
Yeah, because I know now, like, if you go on your channel, you make quite a few videos, at least, what, once a week?
Yeah, I tried to, but it's like I took a big break in between because school.
Yeah, I know
Uh,
that for sure.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, your channel didn't really even die out at
No,
all,
yeah.
really. No, like, you
I mean,
left.
a lot of the reason is a lot of the people in the community are from your community and stuff. Like
That is
the
true.
best videos I've done were probably like you saying "Ooh," and the birthday song.
Oh, that birthday song is just immaculate. I love that song. Shout out to Ramos. He's in the audience right
Oh yeah.
now. Ramos,
Oh
the
yeah.
absolute
Speaking of
legend.
Ramos, how did you meet Ramos? I've always been curious. What's the back?
I'm pretty sure Ramos knows the exact stream. But Ramos joined. He had his name Ramos the Memer, or Memer Ramos, or something like that. He joined Discord, and
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
I don't know how to say your name, so I'm gonna call you Ramen. And then he kept coming into stream, and he kept being like, not really annoying, but he was one of those people that literally did not care, and I really like that because it's just funny in general. So he just slowly became one with my community, and he never left. I don't know why he didn't leave. I was so mean to him sometimes, but he never left.
you still are, but that's a different story.
Nah, but I like Ramos is just, he's a weirdo, but that's what makes him such a good person. Well, not a good person, but a funny person. I don't know. He's been in my community for a while, and he's just kind of like a symbol at this point. Has he helped cause controversy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
he doesn't help very much, but
He's just there.
he's just there. It's funny though. It's now a little bit before Ramos, there was there was a YouTuber. Now, I don't know the specifics anymore because it's been a while, but it was whenever I had like 50 subs, I was streaming, and this YouTuber by the name of Elite Oryx, right? Obviously, you
God.
guys know him.
Yeah.
He rated me. He helped me get pretty far on YouTube. He helped me get. I went from like 50 to like 60.
Yeah.
Didn't really help. I mean that much, but
Well,
it helped
you
bring
see-
people.
you see
That
little
was
things matter.
that was
Happen.
when Wolf Dog joined my channel. So she's really
Yeah.
OG. I know,
Wow.
crazy. But you know, he rated me after a little bit. You know, I every once in a while I joined his stream and I said what's up, and that was a little while. And then a little bit down the line, there was a big controversy between me and him, and Zelk. Actually, he was the cause of it all. Which, if you guys don't know, I don't like him very much. Not a very good guy. Which this is something I've said on stream before, but I kind of want to address a little bit more in the podcast. Is a little while ago, when Zelk, I guess he just wanted to be mean to me or something. He basically doxed me in a way. He went to my mom's Facebook page, which is just creepy in itself, and he got pictures from that of me and posted them in my Discord server. I think one other person maybe saw
Yeah.
it before I deleted it and banned him,
Mhm.
which I'm very fortunate for that. I think Ramos actually knows what I look like. I'm not sure though.
I mean, I do as well, but
But that's different. Angel knows what I look like.
Not anymore, no.
Well, that's because you're sneaky.
I have bad memory.
Anyway, after that kind of happened. Well, no,
Mhm.
this was before that actually. Um, Me and him were in a were in. I was streaming playing Fortnite. Elite was in there. I didn't even realize he was in here. In the stream or whatever. And Zelk was saying some not so good things, which is actually some of the words that I have banned now today that start with an R and ends with a D. Um, it
oh,
is a word that is
Pop
banned on
Tart.
my channel.
Pop
You're
Tart.
not allowed to say it.
Pop Tart.
My dad says it.
Yeah, Pop Tart.
Yeah, Pop Tart, just spelled differently. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I banned that word because of this whole incident because it's just not a word that I want to be associated with. Well, that sounds terrible, but it's not a
Oh.
word that I want people to say just in general. It's just I don't want
Yeah.
because in my eyes it's a slur, and so I didn't want that. But what happened was, Zelk was saying it. He was calling himself it. To be honest, he was calling himself that. He wasn't using it to make fun of anybody else, but he was saying it towards himself. And Elite saw that, he got mad. He went to his Discord server and basically put me down in a way. I mean, kind of. It was more directed towards Zelk. And at this point, Zelk was my friend. So whenever I saw this, I started defending him because that's who I am. I defend my friends. Thinking back, I mean, I definitely was probably in the wrong here, but the whole controversy was basically because of Zelk, and it's completely settled now. By the way, me and Elite are fine now, but
Mhm.
whenever it happened, I was really frustrated because I thought it was ridiculous that I'd be getting any backlash from something I didn't even say. But um, one of the biggest things that got me mad is he called me a female dog, but he actually used the word, which really made me mad. But now that I'm a little bit older and I kind of understand what was going on, I feel like it's just a little bit more justified. But um, speaking of Elite, a little bit after, not after that, I did end up saying sorry. We made up with that a little bit after that happened.
Wait, in what way?
What?
Never mind. Never mind. Carry on.
Well, we made up with that whole situation pretty quickly
Okay.
afterwards. And then a little bit after, which is a little bit more towards after the whole Manic HD incident happened. Very dumb
Alright.
situation, by the way. I actually talked to Elite about it, and he kind of guided me through it because he's been through a lot of that. So
Oh yeah, you're.
he's kind of basically like a distant mentor, I guess. He was in he actually kind of exploded. I'm not gonna lie, his channel. He went from
Oh yeah.
like 12K to like 150.
Oh no,
Probably-
now he has 250K maybe. Like
I can look
I
at it
think
real
he's-
quick.
yeah, he's gone really high.
227,000.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah, it was interesting. I was happy to see that success, but at the same time, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the content, but who am I to judge, That's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not a part. Um, but that brings me to the next kind of drama that I was in. That one was kind of minor. We got over that really quick, and me and Elite are completely fine now. Now let's move on to a man named SF King.
Oh yeah.
Oh boys, do you guys remember that little booger?
Yep.
I
Yes.
don't think I was here that long for that.
You probably were
That
not.
might have been-
So,
Yeah,
little bit of
I don't know.
backstory. This was about the time when I was streaming fashion shows for hours and hours and hours. I was basically hard grinding the fast shows. I actually just had made the fashion show map that I still use to this day. I actually had just made that,
The
and
best fashion show map.
I by this time I actually already knew SF King. I already knew him. Like
Oh.
I've talked to him before. We were okay. We were chill,
Mhm.
and um yeah, basically he was so what happened was I made my map. It started doing really well. It helped me grow a lot. Um a few things happened, and I was talking to my friends and stuff, and they said that he made a new map. So you know what we did? We went to his channel. We looked at his new map. We actually joined his fashion show. The layout for this map was basically identical.
Yeah.
Identical. Literally everything was similar. So I confronted him about it. I'm like, hey, yo, your map is eerily similar to mine. And he said, oh, well, I needed to have inspiration, man. It's the only one I could find. So he stole my. I actually have the DMs from this, probably. Let me see.
And when you go on, I think even on YouTube, I hate the people that fake stream like fashion shows, stuff like that. He got banned. I think he got like over 50K. He used to keep on fake streaming and stuff. He got banned on YouTube.
Oh, wait. The guy that. Okay, now I know what we're talking about. Yeah.
I have the exact DM that I sent him about it all. Do you guys want me to read it?
Yeah.
Sure.
All
I
right.
mean, if it
It doesn't say anything bad. I tried to make it as, as nice as I could.
Mhm.
There's another thing that happened that I'll explain in a minute. So I said, I don't like starting drama, and I'd prefer to keep this between us, but I don't appreciate you copying my map, starting stream the same time I do when you saw mine doing good, then starting it 30 minutes beforehand. You kept stealing my map layout sorry, I read that wrong. I said I kept you stealing my map layout under wraps because it's not that big of a deal, but I really don't like, or I don't appreciate it when you start stream directly before me, especially right after you come in my stream and ask what time I normally stream. It's kind of messed up. Also, I have Pickle
It
Pete
is.
in my channel, and he used to be a mod of yours, and he said you were a big jerk off stream. I don't know if this is true, but please get back to me whenever you see this. Thank you. Again, I don't want drama, just a resolution. So let me kind of explain what I meant by this. So after I noticed the map layout, I was like, that's fine. I'll let that slide for a little bit. And then I was streaming fashion shows. This was like one of my peaks. This is whenever my channel was doing really good. I had like 50 viewers, maybe a little bit less, maybe more. I don't know. And SF King came into my stream, and he asked, hey, what time do you normally stream? I say, 5 p.m. Central Standard. He said,
Yeah.
okay. The next day, he started his stream at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. 30 minutes before mine. Do you see the issue with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I was around that time because I'm pretty sure I did tell you not to tell them you're on schedule, because then they will start copying after.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
what his response to that was, I did not make my map. My friend did not me. I told him to make me one, and Levi, I guess is his friend, told me to start at 5:30, which.
That's stupid.
Oh wait, no, This was when I started stream at 4.
No,
No,
yeah, you used to
No,
stream at
6. No, 6.
Yeah. Your time,
6. Yeah. So I guess 5:30 would have been chat because of school and homework. I didn't believe him, obviously, because he didn't take any accountability for it, and he blamed on someone else, which is an obvious sign of guilt unless you actually didn't.
But here's the thing: do you even remember any person in your stream called Levi or something related to
I
Levi?
do, but he was always a member of his community. Now, this is probably the biggest controversy and the biggest one that actually, in my opinion, the biggest controversy that I was for sure in the right on, because of what he did. he stole my map, stole my stream times, streamed early to catch my viewers. Like, yeah, and I'm pretty sure he also did some self promo, with his code whenever I was playing with subs off stream. But
No, he always did that. Like
yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen. I used to hide his messages when he did that,
yeah.
and people from the community would come into yours and say to use his code, but stuff like that pisses me off as well.
That makes
So,
me incredibly mad. Like, just go
yeah.
get your own community and do it for yourself. Now, this was before. This was like, I think I passed him in subs for a little bit. Which the way he grew, whenever this happened, it was like 5-6K. The next kind of section of it was he started posting shorts, and it was like this weird trend. It was just like this Indian music. I don't even know. It's really cringy, by the way. Like, it's for children. But it went mega viral, basically. It got like 2 million views or something like that. He passed me in subs in like a day. He got to like 50K subs. And his channel was doing really well for a little bit. Obviously, he was still using my map, my stream schedule, basically everything that I had. The only thing I didn't do was post cringy videos that basically guarantee you to do good on YouTube that are just bad. That's why I don't like posting them. I want at least somewhat original content.
Right.
Which that's also, that exact video layout helped, I think Benji 420 and another YouTuber or streamer or whatever they are to grow. And I think, no, was it Messi? No, it wasn't Messi. What was his name?
Kevin,
As
could
an
we
otaku
talk
boy.
about? Yeah, could we talk about your future plans on the channel since you hit 10K? Like that is a suggestion from the audience.
Yeah, I got you. But before that, I don't know. There's a few other YouTubers that grew really heavily off of that, but his channel eventually died, which was very weird. By the
Didn't he
way,
get banned?
he got banned. He actually, well, he went live. His views were going down exponentially. Like, I was still at like 5K subs or something, and I was like double the amount of viewers he had. So he decided to fake his streams, and I called him out on it, and he said, "Nah, it was just a prank, bro," or some crap. I don't even know, but I called him out on it. He didn't like that. He went back to normal, and then he did something else where he actually view botted, but he said he got hacked. I don't know if that's true. I don't think he got hacked because he started to do fake stream. He did like 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, no. Kirby from the audience said that he acted like he was hacked
Yeah.
just to do the fake streams, and he was streaming while he was supposedly hacked.
Yeah, he was. I remember that. I was actually in one of his streams. I actually helped him, quote unquote, get unhacked. He messaged me about it. 'Cause I think he did actually get hacked, but he got banned a little bit after that for doing something. It was, I think he like accidentally went on like a disgusting website that starts with a P and ends with an A or a B.
Oh no, that's Kirby's favorite.
I know, it's Kirby's favorite. But I think he went on that on stream or something and got banned. Which,
Yeah.
in my eyes, it was deserved with all the crap he did. And I don't know. Me and him,
Yeah.
no.
My thing is, why would you blame that somebody else copied a person that you watched map? Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, from like layout to layout. Like, if you compare the two, and he's the only one that I'm pretty sure was in stream most of the time that you were doing fashion shows. So
Well,
obviously that was the whole lie.
I do think that his friend Levi or whatever, I saw him in my stream quite a lot too. I think maybe since he made the map, he made it identical to mine because mine worked, and he just didn't know what else to do, so we made it just like mine.
No, yeah, that's what people do a lot of the time when they're out of ideas, they steal other people's ideas, and that ends up in trouble all the time.
Like, I understand.
Basically.
I mean, he may not have actually known that it was copying mine, but at the same time, like, after you realize that, you have to at least like
Admit
admit it and have some accountability for it, because you can't just steal like that.
Like, would he have dealt with a situation differently if he admitted it?
But
Like if
I don't know.
yeah, oh yeah, you're right. Well, we can't go back in the past. So,
Yeah, like at this point, like I've done this for a while, but I isolate my channel a lot. I know you guys have noticed that. I don't do collabs. I don't really go out and talk to other streamers. Like
hmm
I don't it's not that I don't want to, it's that I feel like if I get a part of a big community of other streamers that there's going to be drama
No, I can. Yeah, that
or
happened.
like one of my subs are going to go and just leave me, which is kind of
Bring on
selfish,
another
but
person.
Well, everyone's in the basement. How can we leave?
yeah.
I mean, I agree with what you said before. Like when I was modding there, I feel like that's one of the reasons why I have more drama and stuff. Like when you're expanding and watching other people, it
Hmm.
can lead to even more trouble and drama.
Yeah, I just one of the biggest things is I just don't really care about wanting to grow with another YouTuber. Now, like the close group of friends that I have is, there's still some streamers and YouTubers in there, like gamers, for example. I mean, obviously, it's one of my better friends. I don't want to be a part of something that has a lot of other streamers that will cause me issues. You know,
hmm
I'm also kind of under wraps. I'm one of the biggest things I like to do is I like to go to this channel called Yamez. I know you guys have heard of him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I love those videos.
he's basically me if I was like,
Rich. No, I'm joking.
he is very rich. Not well, not, but if I didn't have a filter at all whatsoever, nah. If I didn't have a filter at all, that's Yamez. And if I was like 21 and older, bro,
Oh, you and
I
anyone?
whenever I get bored, sometimes I'll go into his stream and I'll just vibe, hang out with him. He usually streams like at 12. He always streams
Midnight.
really late, but I don't know. YouTube is one of the best things that have happened to me, but at the same time, like one of the worst.
No, I agree. Like even personally, no one knows about my YouTube channel IRL.
Yeah,
I feel like this is my secret, like life. Like I can compare it to like Miles Morales and Spider Man.
yeah.
No,
I yeah, that's how I am. I mean, there's still people that know about it, but not very many, and I'm just kind of
I'm just
left
scared to
be
like. I feel like
secretive.
people would think I'm weird if I
Well, no, you
told.
are.
What? Well, yeah. Okay, Kevin. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh yeah, can we talk about your plans now that you hit 10K?
Yes. So a lot of the podcast I was wanting to do was actually this one specifically I wanted to do for 10K and kind of just talk about the plans. So obviously right now I don't have much planned. I do want to do something that I find my community would like, but at the same time I'm kind of nervous about it because I don't know if it'll work properly. But I was planning on opening up a Minecraft server for 10K for you guys. One of the biggest things about that and the biggest problem I can see with that is actually building the server because I want it to look good and I want it to have more than just survival and SMP. Like I want to do like a I don't know like a freaking Bed Wars map or Sky Wars or something. That'd be cool. I don't know, but we'll make
That's
a
awesome.
we'll make a Minecraft server. Hopefully
That is
soon.
cool.
I kind of want to talk to somebody about it and try to figure out anti cheats and stuff because people will cheat. I don't know.
Yeah, like Ramos.
Yeah, in Kirby.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's one of the biggest things, as well as Twitch. Obviously, I've been streaming on there a lot more, and I think that's kind of where I'm going to be streaming just whatever I want.
Mhm.
That
So
makes
So are
sense.
you upload more on this channel, the second channel, since you hit 10K?
Well, my plans are to, but at the same time, I'm not the most tech savvy whenever it comes to editing. I want to get better. I'm trying to get better. I'm also just not that creative with video ideas. And if I do have video ideas, I never have anyone online to actually record them. So now that it's
I feel-
summer, maybe I do.
Yeah. I feel like you should have a section on the Discord server of suggestions of videos. Like, the community always can.
Yeah.
So,
And the goal for the second channel, or I guess technically this channel, is I don't want it to be where it's just about Fortnite. Like I want to expand it and do more than just Fortnite because right now that's all the shorts are. Obviously the videos aren't just Fortnite. They're Minecraft and I don't even know other crap. Q&As. I actually completely forgot about the Q&A that I was gonna do, but I didn't.
yeah. I think the Q&As are the best way for the community to know more about you. They're amazing.
I also think the podcast is though, because
I agree.
it like talks more about like the backstory of the channel and stuff.
Oh yeah, podcast. This was fun.
I think it's fun. I just need to find the right people. Obviously, the first few episodes is I feel like going to be more about me and like starting channel and just more just about the channel in general. And then we'll probably transition into talking about whatever because it will probably turn into that. This episode was what did we even talk? I don't even remember. I know we talked a lot about
Drama.
the drama that I was in. There's still more that I could talk about, by the way. But I know for sure that there was a lot of stuff that happened.
Oh yeah. From the audience, News wanted to know what. So you spoke about like different videos, but what about live streams? Now that you hit 10K, you said you wanted to change up streams.
Alrighty, this is a question I like. Yes, so some of the biggest things is I'm still gonna be doing like fashion. I guess not, maybe not fashion as much, but I'm still gonna be doing scrims because I've actually been enjoying them a lot more. I don't have a PC, like a better PC yet, so obviously after I get a better PC, it'll be more, better Fortnite videos, streams. I'll be able to do more with a better PC because I'll actually be able to play other games. But I plan on streaming more different games on different days. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing like fashion shows and scrims for the rest of my channel's history. I want to stream games that I feel like would be incredibly entertaining for you guys to watch.
And interact.
Like yeah, like for instance, I want to play like a scary game. That would be fun.
Five Nights at Freddy. That's a big suggestion I've heard within the community.
Yeah.
Or like Roblox horror games.
I feel like Roblox, that Roblox video I did actually did really well. I might do another one. I literally edited it in like a day, and it actually ended up doing pretty decent. I might do another one. But I gotta find like a scary game that I'm actually scared of. I'm not a big fan of scary games, but I feel like whenever I'm scared, I give good reactions. So it's just, I don't know. I know for sure that for videos, I plan on posting a lot of, like, funny moments compilations, because one of the biggest inspirations I have on YouTube is Vanoss. He's a lot more edgy, for sure, and he's an adult, so he can actually say stuff, but I don't know. Getting over it, I would actually stream getting over it. That'd be fun. For my second channel, I do want to bring more videos and different types of shorts. And obviously the second channel is for podcast. I do want to keep the podcast series going for a little bit. I don't know how long, but I do want to keep it going.
No, I like this. You should keep the live audience because they can give you topics and stuff. It's interesting. I like it.
Yeah. Whenever it comes to my community, I don't know. I feel like my community is weird.
I think that's an understatement.
It's very weird. Very weird community. The only normal person here is gamers.
And Angel.
And Owen.
and Owen, and oh, you
I
can't forget
love, I
Ramos. You
love
can't
how you
forget
had to think about.
you can't forget Draco, of course. For you.
Draco is not normal, bro's a weirdo. Oh my gosh. I plan on, you know, I don't know. There's a lot more I want to do, and I just got to think about what I want to do and actually do it.
Yeah.
But oh, boys, we'll figure it all out. We'll get her done, and we'll continue it. I need to get monetized on my second channel though.
Yes. So are you gonna stream possibly Fortnite on there?
I
Like I
don't
remember you
think
did
I
one
will.
stream.
Like
Yeah.
I, I don't know. I kind of like having my second channel just for shorts, videos, and that's it. I don't really like streaming or whatever. Um, I do kind of want to, um, I don't know. I just it's complicated because I want my second channel to be more pure than my main channel. My main channel is just kind of mid.
No, it's amazing. What do you mean?
It's the same, basically
I
the exact same stream every time. So
stickers for members. We need more stickers for members. It's a request.
yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about what I want to do. I know for sure that I'm gonna be playing different games that I feel like you guys would like for me to play that would be entertaining, and obviously I can record it as well and post it as a video on my second channel
Hmm.
of whatever I play.
More games that include like everybody. So like yeah, Fortnite includes everybody, but like not all the time. But like games that like actually include like everybody in stream. So then it'll be like a, cooperative type thing with
Well,
viewers.
the games I like, I wanna end up streaming. I want them to be like solo player or with my like small group of friends or something like that, where I'm able to play and just have fun with that, and especially with like the scary games or getting over it. I want to do it because
Getting over it will give you a heart attack. I'm telling you.
I want to do something that will either get me really mad or really scared. Because I just feel like it'd be funny for you guys. And
I feel like you should talk to Ramos. He can make you really mad. But
Literally Ramos in my lobby for any reason gets me mad.
Uh,
Yeah.
So anything else?
Um. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I wanna expand more, do more, and Twitch streams are kind of the start of that. Obviously, it's not gonna be the whole thing, but I think I'm kind of starting
yeah.
with Twitch streams, and then we'll kind of transition back over to my main channel and work on that a little bit more.
Speaking of Twitch, are you planning to check out Kick possibly?
I actually kind of already did,
Hmm.
and then I didn't really like it because I couldn't actually stream. I couldn't figure it out because I'm stupid. So.
Yeah.
I give up very easily.
we see.
But I think that's about it, boys.
Thank you for having me on this episode.
I
Same.
got you, dog. Angel. Yeah.
It was really nice talking.
It's definitely interesting, and I hope you enjoyed either way. I plan on posting at least once a month for the podcast because that's how it seems like it's going to be going. Plus, it gives time in between to let things unravel, let things happen. So, thank you
Yeah.
guys for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment "I like cheese" or something like that. I really don't know. And yeah, I hope you guys
What
enjoyed.
else all the way?
I love you, and I'll see you guys all later, boys. Peace out,
Thank you.
winners.